Welcome to Oymyakon, the pole of cold, where life exists on the edge of the impossible.
70 degrees below zero. A temperature that turns the air itself into a weapon.
But at 50 below, oil turns into thick gel. The engine is a frozen block of metal.
This Kamaz is more than a truck. It is a steel lifeline for settlements cut off from the world.
Before it can start, it must be thawed. A dangerous ritual of fire and ice.
Driver Anatoly prepares his blowtorch.
Every moving part, from the axles to the gearbox, is seized solid by the cold.
Anatoly knows the risks. One mistake out here doesn't mean a delay. It means death.
The cab offers little shelter. The moment he opens the door, his breath freezes instantly.
He turns the key. The massive diesel engine cranks painfully slowly against the thickened oil.
It catches. A plume of black smoke signals victory against the elements.
Now that it is running, Anatoly will not turn it off until spring. To stop is to freeze.
Loaded with vital fuel, he leaves the safety of Oymyakon. The real journey begins now. A splash of hot water clears the ice. Vision is the only thing between him and the ditch. He enters the Kolyma Highway, known to locals simply as the Road of Bones.
Visibility drops to near zero in the ice fog, a frozen humidity that hangs over the road. Out here, there is no cell signal, no help. He is completely on his own.
The road ends, and the river begins. For winter truckers, the frozen ice is the only highway. The ice is a meter thick, but the weight of the truck makes it groan and crack under the tires.
Anatoly stays alert with hot tea. He keeps his eyes fixed on the shifting surface ahead.
A rusted relic from years past serves as a grim reminder. The ice is not always forgiving. Leaving the river, the truck fights for traction up a steep, icy mountain pass. It takes all of Anatoly's skill to keep the 20-ton beast from sliding off the edge.
There are no guardrails here, just a sheer drop into the frozen valley below.
He crests the top. Another obstacle overcome, but the night is far from over.
As the sun sets, the sky turns a bruised purple, and the temperature begins its deadly plunge.
74 below. The metal of the truck begins to contract, pinging in the silence.
His headlights cut a lonely path through the pitch-black void of the Siberian wilderness. Then, ahead in the darkness, a flash of hazard lights. Someone is in trouble.
The unwritten rule of the North: you never pass a stranded driver. Anatoly pulls over.
He steps out into the gale. The wind chill instantly bites through his heavy furs.
The other driver is underneath his rig, desperately fighting a frozen fuel line.
Anatoly grabs his blowtorch and rushes to assist. In this cold, time is critical.
The other man's hands are shaking uncontrollably. Hypothermia is setting in fast.
Working together, they apply heat to the metal lines, fighting to melt the wax that blocks the fuel.
Anatoly shares his thermos. A few sips of hot tea can be the difference between life and death. Finally, a drip of diesel. The line is clear. The fuel is flowing again.
The driver climbs back in and cranks the engine. It coughs and splutters in the cold air.
A roar of success. The engine catches, filling the air with white smoke and relief.
A thick, gloved handshake seals their pact. A brotherhood forged in ice. Back on the road, the sky comes alive. The aurora borealis dances above the frozen world. Anatoly climbs back into his own cab. His beard has become a solid block of ice.
It is a haunting beauty, a reminder of the raw, indifferent power of nature here.
14 hours behind the wheel. Exhaustion is now Anatoly's biggest enemy.
The road deteriorates. Hidden potholes hidden by snow jar the truck violently.
A sudden, loud bang echoes through the cabin. A tire has blown out.
He fights the steering, but the truck slides heavily into a deep snowbank and stops.
Changing a tire is hard work. At minus 74, physical exhaustion is dangerous. He drags the 100-kilogram spare from the rack. The rule is simple. If you sweat, you freeze.
Anatoly curses. He checks the mirror. The rear tire is shredded. This is the worst-case scenario.
The lug nuts are frozen solid. He has to jump on the wrench with all his weight to break them free.
He stops to control his breathing, forcing his heart rate down to avoid sweating. He wrestles the new tire onto the hub. His fingers are going numb inside his thick gloves.
The job is done, but the effort has drained him. He stumbles as he throws the tools back in.
He climbs back into the cab, shivering violently. The cold has gotten deep inside him.
He blasts the heater, holding his frozen hands directly to the vents, waiting for the pain of thawing.
Moving again, the lights of the destination village finally appear on the horizon.
He parks the truck, but the mission isn't over. Here, the engine never stops. He pulls into the remote settlement. The villagers are waiting, dependent on the fuel he brings.
The final obstacle is the Lena River. 3 miles of shifting ice.
Water is flowing over the ice surface. This hides the cracks below.
He pushes the door open. If the truck breaks through, he has seconds to jump.
He steers into the slush. He must trust that the ice beneath holds.
A sickening boom echoes through the valley. The ice is settling under the weight.
He keeps moving. To stop is to let the weight concentrate in one spot.
Anatoly unbuckles. On the river, a seatbelt is a death trap. Anatoly unbuckles. On the river, a seatbelt is a death trap.
He steers into the slush. He must trust that the ice beneath holds.
He pushes the door open. If the truck breaks through, he has seconds to jump.
He keeps moving. To stop is to let the weight concentrate in one spot.
A sickening boom echoes through the valley.
He holds steady at 20 kilometers an hour. A delicate balance.
The truck pushes a wave of water under the ice. If he drives too fast, the wave breaks the road.
The overflow rises. For a moment, it feels like driving a boat, not a truck.
His hand hovels on the latch. He is ready to abandon the rig instantly. Finally, the tires bite into solid snow. He climbs the bank.
He slams the door. The river didn't take him today.
Ahead lies Tomtor, a remote outpost of 300 souls. He backs up to the communal tank. The journey's purpose is fulfilled.
The children run out to greet him. The fuel truck means heat. It means survival.
He connects the hoses. 10,000 liters of diesel for the winter.
A local woman brings him reindeer stew. Payment in warmth. For the first time in 20 hours, he relaxes. The village tank fills. The lights in the windows burn a little brighter tonight.
But his own tank is now half empty. Does he have enough to get back?
The routine never stops. Check the tires. Check the oil. Check the load.
The village sleeps. The silence at -72 is absolute.
He will not sleep in a house. He sleeps in the cab, guarding the engine.
The engine's idle is his lullaby. If it stops, he wakes up. Or he dies.
Dawn breaks. A pale white sun that offers no heat.
4 hours of sleep. That is all the schedule allows.
The truck is coated in fresh ice crystals. Another layer to scrape away.
A nod to the elder. No long goodbyes. They know he will be back. He turns the wheel south. The return trip is just as dangerous.
The tanker is empty now. Lighter, but more prone to sliding on the ice.
He stops for the true owners of this land. A herd of reindeer.
They are built for this. Humans are not. We survive here only by machine. People ask Anatoly why he does this job. Why stay in the freezer? It is brutal. It is unforgiving. It kills the careless.
And out here, there is a strange kind of freedom. No politics, just the road.
The sky grants him a sundog, a halo of light, promising another cold day.
The kilometer marker counts down. The loop is almost closed.
He passes the graves of the prisoners who built this road. He tips his hat.
The radio crackles. A human voice cuts through the static. Civilization.
Back where he started. The village is exactly as he left it. Frozen.
He parks. He leaves the engine running. It will run all night.
He climbs down. His knees ache. But the run is done.
The yellow light of his home is the most beautiful color in the world. His dog greets him. Even the animals here are tough survivors.
He checks the wall. Still -71.
He smiles. The cold didn't win today. He opens the door. He is safe. Until tomorrow.
is Oymyakon. The pole of cold. Where water turns to dust. Where fruit becomes a hammer. Where clothes stand up on their own. A land of beautiful, deadly extremes. And the lifeline continues. Dedicated to the drivers of the North,